Hello and welcome to the My Food video, Eating Well with GI Cancers. I am Lucy Eldridge, I'm an oncology dietitian and I've supported this programme giving dietetic and nutritional advice. Nutrition can help with the whole pathway. It can help you with your weight, it can help you feel stronger, it can help you be able to continue your activities of normal daily living. Through this video we'll be hearing from cancer patients and their carers of their lived experience of having a GI cancer and how they manage their nutrition during this time. Every person with metastatic gastric cancer is different, and how they respond to medications and to their treatment will vary from each individual. Nutrition can play a valuable role with this, in your response to the treatments, in how your cancer develops, in the symptoms that you may experience, and in your quality of life and well-being. Ideally, the focus should be on a balanced, nutritious diet. However, there will be times, because of the treatment, because of the symptoms that you experience, that your appetite will decline. In these circumstances, small frequent meals with small snacks in between may be more manageable. Choosing foods that are high in protein, such as chicken and fish, or to include nuts and seeds within the diet, will ensure that you have adequate protein. Fortifying foods using drizzles of olive oil on vegetables and salad can greatly enhance the amount of energy that you consume. If you're having chemotherapy or radiotherapy and are travelling into a hospital for this, some have found that having a lighter meal 2 to 3 hours before you travel allows the stomach to settle. So choosing foods that are low in fibre, low in fat and are not too spicy are easier to manage. Some of you, due to the side effects of treatment, may have taste alterations. This can be either a dulled sensation to taste or an enhanced sensation. You may be able to taste metals in water, for example. This can be supported by playing with the flavours in your food. You can mask the metallic taste in water by using cordials or slices of lemon. You can marinate meat beforehand, which again can help with the flavour if you've experienced a change. If you experience swallowing difficulties, then adapting the textures of food can be key. So choosing foods that are very soft, that are moist, that are much easier to slip down, you will find more manageable. For lunch and dinner, you may choose soups, but do ensure that they have a protein base to them. And then choosing foods such as custards, ice cream, mousse. They're dairy based, they have a good source of protein and again will slip down easily. Another symptom is nausea and vomiting. Again, be led by your health professional as to how you can manage this. But with regards to diet, there are simple things you can do to make things more manageable. So foods such as peppermint and ginger may help. Choosing bland foods such as bread or a plain biscuit may be more manageable, as can cold foods, as these have a lot less smell and therefore are less likely to trigger nausea. Treatments can also alter our bowels, so you may experience diarrhea. During this time, you may find it easier to have foods that are low in fibre. Having foods such as plain chicken and well-cooked vegetables may be easier to tolerate at this time. Alternatively, you may experience constipation. It's important that you check with a health professional at this time before you alter your diet. You may benefit though from choosing foods that are high in fibre, so brown bread, whole grain products, ensuring that you have plenty of fruit and vegetables, and also to remain well hydrated. You may need to undergo a gastrectomy. This is a partial or total removal of your stomach. These are some key recommendations that may help following surgery, but obviously you'd need to be led by your medical team. So small, frequent meals. Instead of 3 traditional meals, think about having 6 small meals through the day. Ideally, make these meals as nutritious as possible. Following surgery, diet will need to be adapted. You will often start on fluids, with then a gradual reintroduction of texture, starting with a pureed diet and then moving on to a soft diet. This will be led by your surgical team. We are now going to see a demonstration of a nutritious meal that you can share with your family. It has plenty of vegetables, a good amount of calories, and is quick and easy to prepare. Vegetable Cumberland pie is a great example of a tasty meal if you're living with a GI cancer. These are the key steps for the recipe. Boil the potatoes until tender, then drain and make a soft mash using a little of the milk. In a large thick bottom saucepan, measure out the oil and put on a medium heat. Add the chopped onion and cook until translucent. Crush the garlic into the pan and add the butternut squash, red pepper, mushrooms and courgettes and saute for 3 to 4 minutes. Carefully sprinkle the flour and sweet paprika into the pan, stirring all the time. Cook for 1 minute on a low heat. Gradually add the rest of the milk, stirring all the time to avoid lumps to form a sauce. Stir the drained butter beans into the sauce with some black pepper and pour the contents into a large oven-proof dish. Top with mashed potato and bake in the oven for 30 minutes until golden brown. This recipe can be served with a portion of lightly cooked green vegetables, such as broccoli or cabbage, or some sliced tomatoes. We're now going to hear from PILAR, who has gastric cancer, about her lived experience and how she has adapted her diet.
Hola, mi nombre es Pilar Ruiz, soy la presidenta de la Asociación contra el Cáncer Gástrico y Gastrectomizados. Fundé esta asociación hace 4 años a raíz de haber tenido un cáncer gástrico hace 7 años y de ver cómo este cáncer me cambió la vida y cómo todos los pacientes que lo hemos vivido y lo vivimos nos hemos encontrado muy solos y muy abandonados. Tiene muchos, sobre todo lo que más destaca es la debilidad, la falta de energía. Hay algo a nivel de alimentación, la falta de apetito, hay mucha falta de apetito. El cambio de sabor que tienen con los alimentos, tienen, por lo que me comentan, un sabor metalizado. Y bueno, náuseas, vómitos, y a todo eso, pues encima hay que sumarle las secuelas que te deja la extirpación del estómago, que son bastantes y más en los primeros meses de la cirugía. Tras la cirugía, la verdad que la vida te cambia a 180 grados, es algo a lo que no te avisan. Realmente cuando te vas a someter a esta cirugía, la mayoría de los médicos te dicen que tu vida va a volver a ser igual, cosa que no es cierto, puesto que te encuentras contra un muro. Es como tienes que volver a adaptar a tu cuerpo a comprenderlo, a entenderlo, porque tienes un montón de sintomatología que nadie te avisa que vas a tener. Por ejemplo, uno de nuestras mayores secuelas y que nos limita más es el síndrome de dumping, que eso nos aparece siempre que vamos después de cada ingesta. El síndrome de dumping, los síntomas que tiene son síntomas de taquicardias, cólicos, diarreas, sudoración, irritabilidad, ansiedad. Unas personas lo tienen más acentuado, otros menos, y eso también, además de que al no tener estómago ya tenemos muchas carencias de vitaminas y tenemos mala absorción, de ahí que tengamos muchas diarreas. También pues está esa fatiga al estar desnutrido o de la falta de alimentos, porque ya no puedes comer como antes, tienes que comer cantidades muy pequeñas y muchísimas veces al día, tienes que repartirlo muchísimas. Y por ejemplo, lo que hoy te sienta bien, mañana te sienta mal. Tras este cambio de vida, cuando tienes que volver a relacionarte con la familia y con los amigos y volver a las reuniones familiares o a las reuniones de trabajo, pues antes de eso te lo tienes que planear bastante bien. Entonces mi consejo es que si es una reunión familiar, que no tengan vergüenza, que hablen con ellos y que les digan lo que pueden y lo que no pueden comer, que hay que decir lo que podemos comer y hay que enseñarles a ellos, porque esto no es algo temporal, esto ya es nuestra vida. Pero bueno, el peor problema es cuando te invitan a comer fuera. Entonces lo que aconsejo es primero llamar al restaurante a que nos digan el menú que tienen, informar de nuestro problema, que no pasa nada porque hagamos eso, para cuando lleguemos allí podamos comer cosas que no nos sienten mal y que no arriesguemos nuestro bienestar solo por el miedo al que dirán o la vergüenza al que dirán. Otro de las recomendaciones que yo siempre hago es llevar comida tú misma en el bolso. Yo siempre llevo comida mía, sándwich de pavo, o llevo leche, bricks de leche sin lactosa, porque no en todos los sitios hay leche sin lactosa, ni en los hospitales hay veces que hay leche sin lactosa. Entonces, que vayas preparada por si quedas una tarde con unos amigos o algo, pues si te apetece tomar un café y no hay leche sin lactosa, pues tú tienes tu brick y lo llevas. Entonces,
being invited out to eat with family and friends can make you quite anxious. So here are some top tips to help with this situation. If choosing to go to a restaurant, check the hygiene rating before you go. This will help ease your anxiety, as during this time you may be immunocompromised. Before you go to the restaurant, it may also be worth checking the menu online so you can choose what you want to eat before you get there. If your appetite's poor, choosing a starter or a side dish may be better than choosing a main meal that you feel you may not be able to finish. When you arrive at the restaurant, locate where the bathroom is in case you need to go urgently. At the end of a meal, it's completely acceptable to take home leftovers and enjoy them for lunch the next day. If you find it difficult to eat out, you could always arrange to meet your family, friends and loved ones for a coffee instead. Hopefully you found these tips useful. But if you do need further advice or guidance, do speak to your healthcare teams. Thank you so much for watching the My Food video. For further advice, do look at the My Food patient brochure.